Alright, so we're gonna take a look at Ogerpon. I kind of went over Ogerpon a little bit in the other video. Let me lower my mic a little bit. Okay, that's better. Okay, so I went over Ogerpon just a tiny bit in the other video. The Okidogi video, but I decided it would be better if I make a separate video for Ogerpon. We're gonna be looking at all four forms. Luckily, we got the Showdown update today. The Regulation E is now on Showdown, but it's a speculation for what Regulation E would be. Basically, all they did was add Teal mass Pokemon. So yeah. So we have the regular form of Ogerpon, which is just a grass type. We have this is the rock type form. So it's a grass rock. We have the grass fire. And we have the grass water form. So they all have different abilities, but when you terastallize, they all have the same ability with different effects. So when you Terra your, let's say we're using the fire Ogerpon. I'm just gonna call it Firepon, make it easy. So if you're Terraing Firepon, it's gonna have the embody aspect ability. And with the when you have the fire mask, it's gonna give you a +1 attack boost. When you're using the rock mask, it gives you a defense boost. When you're using the water mask, it gives you a special defense boost. And if you're just regular grass type Ogerpon, you're getting a speed boost when you Terra. It's pretty nice. Okay, so grass Ogerpon has the ability Defiant, which if you guys don't know, here it is. If your stat is lowered by an opponent, your attack goes up by +2, which I think is actually a pretty good ability for Ogerpon since it has like a pretty good attack stat. It's base 120. You're also pretty fast, which is sick also. And Grass Ogerpon is not as restrictive as the other three because when you're using the other three, you cannot have an item since you will be locked into having the mask. So if anything, if you're trying to like, I guess innovate Ogerpon, the grass form would be better since you could give it an item. Honestly, what you could give it a berry, sash, even life orb to be honest. But I don't think assault vest is a good way to go. I think there's a clear, or in my opinion at least, there's a clear moveset that is like pretty much perfect for Ogerpon. I think it's Spiky Shield, Follow Me, the signature move, Ivy Cudgel, and your last move, I personally think it's Horn Leech. I know people are in between Horn Leech or Grassy Glide. I think Horn Leech is better in this situation because you get that healing. And Horn Leech isn't nerfed, which, if you guys don't know, Grassy Glide did get nerfed. It used to be 70 base power, now it's down to 55. 55, right? Probably should have checked before I said it. Yeah, 55. I guess the only upside to using Grassy Glide would be having priority, but that would mean you would have to have Rillaboom with you. But obviously that leads to the combo of using double Grassy Glide to snipe a kill. Snipe a knockout. Pretty cool. Oh yeah, if your Ogerpon cannot change Terra types because it matches the mask. Okay, so I think I'm gonna try to rank them. Wait, if I change the nickname, will it pop up here? Okay, it does. Wait, oh, you guys are seeing my old nicknames. that's cringe. And then water. Okay. So I'm gonna put them in order in the best. Okay, I think it's pretty obvious. The fire one is the best. I think Mold Breaker is a pretty valuable ability in this case, but you guys should know you can't use Mold Breaker on Photosynthesis, Quark Drive, or any of the Ruin abilities. So this thing does insane damage. They're all the same stats, by the way, but I think the fire typing is more valuable. Especially considering the kind of Pokemon we're kind of up against right now. We're gonna be fighting other Ogerpon, Rillaboom, because now that it has Grassicled again, there's gonna be an Insurgence. It's gonna... Rillaboom is gonna skyrocket. But Grassy Glide won't be doing that much. But anyways, Rillaboom's the grass type. It's gonna... You can blow it up with Ivy Cudgel. You can blow up a Mungus. Oh, there's this video I gotta show you guys. I'm gonna put it up on screen. Hopefully. Actually, wait, yeah, let me find it real quick. There's a video of... Okay, it's right here. Take a look at this. That's Terra Fire, Ivy Cudgel, KOing a full HP Iron Hands. So we're just gonna assume that it's 252 attack adamant. Let's see. Also, Ivy Cudgel has a higher % chance of critting. You guys did not know that. Okay, I don't know if this is what... Whatever, we're just gonna look at a random Iron Hands spread. This is a safe bet. Let's take a look. Let's Terra, see how much Ivy Cudgel does. Okay. 72. I'm Terra. Yep. Let's take a look at that video again. How can we replicate that? Does it tell us if it's a crit after the fact? Let me see. I recreated it earlier. Yeah, it is a crit. Let's see how much. That's insane. You're gonna... Man, that's pretty good, actually. And there are other ways where you could increase the damage output. This is here, Ninetales is back. So we have Drought Ninetales boosting the Firepon, which boosts the Ivy Cudgel. Let's see what it looks like with Sun. That's a lot. That's a lot of damage. Plus the high chance of crit. And if you want to go even more crazy, bring in a Chanpao. You could kill 2 Iron Hands with 1 hit. Bro, just imagine. Well, if I had to, that's how it would be if I had to like compare the damage output. You're like going overkill if you go Sun and Swords of Ruin. You really don't need all that. Just get the crit and Terra. Crits are high chance. I feel like I've said it so many times, but it's just ridiculous, I think. Same set, by the way. Okay, this is... The second best one is water, I think. You have water absorb. You can go... Okay, we're all gonna go use the same spread. I feel like it's the best spread. But like I said earlier, Horn Leech is interchangeable with Grassy Glide or even Wood Hammer. But personally, I prefer Horn Leech. So you have water absorb. You can redirect Surging Strikes with Follow Me. And you're gonna save your Mons. You're immune to Surging Strike. That's this Ogerpon is like an Urshifu counter. Okay, I want to test something. Okay, what's that move? Horn Leech against an Urshifu Rapid Strike Mystic Water. It's dead. Okay, just imagine I was on the water version. That's a lot of damage. Grass is... I think the grass one is okay. The thing that keeps it like pretty high for me is Defiant and the fact that you can actually use an item this time. That's pretty much it. Okay, so okay, actually yeah, I think this is the real order. Fire, water, grass, and then rock. Sturdy's alright, but are you gonna compete with Water Absorb, Mold Breaker, or Defiant? I don't think so. What? Yeah, personally, I think if you really want to use Ogerpon, you go Firepon, Waterpon, Grasspon. Forget about Rockpon. That thing does not exist. There we go. I think these are really the three best forms. If anything, just use Fire. You could pair it up with Weather, same with the Waterpon. Paired up with Politoed. It's kind of sick. Yeah, I just wanted to keep this video short and sweet. Wait, is there another calc I can test? Speed, let's take a look at speed. Okay, so I think Adamant 252 is the way. There's no reason to go. Okay, I think that's unoptimized, but whatever. It's just for the example. You're 162 speed. With this, you're faster than both Urshifu forms, both Arcanines. Garchomp, right? I think you're faster than Garchomp. Let's see. You're faster than Garchomp. Wait, 169. No, you're not faster than Garchomp. Okay. Okay, so if it's not Jolly, you're faster. It's Adamant. You're faster if it's Adamant. If anything, it's probably just Jolly. So you're underspeeding that. But you can blow it up with Horn Leech also. Let's take a look at that. Garchomp. Garchomp isn't even popular, but you're not blowing it up. Okay, that's crazy. Okay, you're actually not, huh? I guess the only way you can blow up a Garchomp is if you have Grassy Terrain up and Swords of Ruin. Even then, you're not guaranteed the 1-hit KO. I mean, it is a 93% chance, 94 if you round up. 6% chance to miss. So, okay, actually, one more thing before I end this video. I want to take a quick look at a potential team with this. So I'm gonna base it off the fire one. I think this is the way to go. Rillaboom, Urshifu Water, Waterman. Last one could be anything. If you look at the top right of the screen, Okidogi Lover. I think Okidogi is actually pretty decent. I know a lot of people don't think it's good. I think it's actually pretty good. This thing's bulky and crazy. It does pretty good damage too. Anyways, this is a Firepon video. I'm not going to talk about Okidogi. So this leaves an open slot for literally anything you want to use. You want an Intimidator? You can go either Arcanine form or even Landorus. You want Redirection? Amoonguss. You already have Redirection with yourself. But yeah. Okay, maybe the Water Urshifu is going to be a little rough on this team because you have the Sun up. I guess a way you can go around that is if you have a Tornadus, Rain Dance Torn with Tailwind. Yeah, this is actually kind of decent. You could even go just regular Urshifu, single strike. Okay, yeah, this is good. Should I test it real quick? Okay, I don't have spreads or anything. I probably should have done that before. Heavy Cudgel. Then I'm not gonna test it actually. We could do that. We could do that another time. But yeah, I just want to show you guys what the Ogerpon can do. I think it's actually, out of all the Teal mass Pokemon, I think it's pretty high up there. Top 5 for sure. Yeah, top 5 Mon in terms of the returning ones. Obviously, I don't know how it's going to stack up against Fluttermane, Urshifu, Iron Hands. I guess only time will tell when Reg E actually gets announced, like the full rule set. Apparently, there's supposed to be a ban list. I don't know if people are just tripping, but it's been all over Twitter. People are talking about it. I don't really mind if there's a ban list or not, but I think it would have been cool if we only had Pokemon Home, Base Scarlet and Violet, and Teal Mask. Actually, if we have Pokemon Home, we have Urshifu, so I don't know. I mean, Urshifu's not really... It's not that big of a problem, to be honest. No, it's... There are ways to stop Urshifu for sure. But if you have like Fluttermane, it kind of stops you from using the other returning Mon. It's like, say you want another ghost type, you want to use Chandelure. Why use Chandelure when you have Fluttermane? Doesn't get Shadow Tag anymore. What's its ability? Levitate, right? Wait, am I tripping? Why did I think it was Levitate? Okay, it's Flash Fire, Flame Body, and Infiltrator. Infiltrator's not that bad. Flash Fire is good. But yeah, if you want to use a ghost type, you're better off using Fluttermane. This thing's insane. We've known it since the beginning. I don't think anything's gonna like kill this Mon. Actually, there is a Mon that will kill it. I know 100%. It's a fact. I don't know if I want to say it, if I just want to hold that information. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. I was kind of just ranting about Ogerpon and how good it is. Anyways, Ogerpon's sick. You should use it.